Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We're delighted to have taken in this beautiful Suzuki Ignis 1.2 Dualjet SZ5 Automatic. So it's top of the range in bright red, done 24,492 miles. Beautifully equipped car, really well looked after. The fact that it's automatic makes it even more desirable. It's got a CO2 of 109 and a combined MPG of 58.8 out of this car, which is in superb condition. On SZ5 you get stuff like keyless entry, privacy glass. You've got these rather fetching, I don't know if you can see that, roof rails across the front. Sort of black dark grey alloys. Really well spec'd, parking sensors at the rear, and here 50-50 split rear seat system, decent load area space as well, with pump kit in its place, load area cover to protect all your valuables, rear headrests. Such a good spec car, this quirky vehicle, very much for the individual. But a superb car, superbly built, beautifully finished, and got a fantastic level of standard equipment. This car will come with 12 months Suzuki approved warranty, encapsulating 12 months roadside assistance. TW White & Sons, we carry out servicing on all our used cars that we take in stock. This car being no exception. It will come fully serviced, and it's had its 101 point used car check, where we check everything: tyre tread depths, wiper condition, vehicles electrical systems, making sure those all work within manufacturer's specifications, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, everything. A really great specification vehicle. Keyless entry, as I've said. You've got 4 electric windows, auto touch, one touch facility on the driver's window. This black grey cloth interior, unmarked as you'd expect. And sitting inside the car, traction control, engine stop start button, which we will now start. Foot on the brake. Little Suzuki welcome screen on the sat-nav, which is nice. It's a Pioneer sat-nav, really well equipped. We'll come to that in a minute. Here in front of you, you've got wonderful binnacle here with this sort of lovely blue halo effect over the speedometer and the tachometer. You have on the right hand side a gear selector indicator, fuel gauge, mileometer confirming the mileage at 24,494 miles, outside temperature 4 degrees Celsius, so yes, it's cold, 10:51 in the morning, range 24 miles till it's out of fuel. So it's got a fuel computer, but let me just take you over some of these adjustments to adjust that display as well. On the left hand side here, the steering wheel, you've got the info button, stereo controls, volume, etc., and mode. On the right hand side you've got cruise control, so it is a really top spec vehicle. Auto lights with fog lamps here on the left hand stalk and indicators. Right hand stalk are your wipers with rear wiper and intermittent front wipers. But if I just press this info button here, you can see elements of the display changing. So average speed 17 miles an hour, driving home time, etc. Instant fuel economy, average fuel economy 38.8. Do take that with a pinch of salt. You will get more than that, dependent on how the vehicle's been driven, what length of drive, the temperature, etc. You should get well into the 40s. And as I said to you before, Suzuki are quoting, well, the government quoting, along with Suzuki, combined MPG at 58.8. So we will try and look. If I keep my finger on the info button, it takes you then into the vehicle's main menu here, where you can adjust things like distance in units, how that's read, fuel economy, how that's read, language of fuel reset, temperature, Celsius or Fahrenheit, clock setting, door lock setting, lights, guide me light, oil change, TPMS, tyre pressure monitoring system, always very useful, car move off and default, and then back takes us to the where we were before. So very clear instrumentation, multifunction steering wheel, as I've said. Down here, before we get to all this satellite navigation, down here we've got automatic climate control. So you just put in the temperature you want, just hit auto. At the moment it's high and it probably needs to be. Get that down a little bit. So you hit auto, the fan speed will adjust and the direction of the air will adjust according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. But you've got basic switches here, fan speeds here. If you want to adjust it as a manual air conditioning setup, you just adjust the fan, it takes it off the automatic. But most people want to dial in the temperature, hit auto, job done. Recirculating air or taking it from the outside in, you can see the display changing as I do that. Front demist, heated rear window, direction of the air where you want it to go. And just beneath this you'll see here, it's a really high spec car on SZ5. You're getting lane departure warning system and smart city brake support. Lane departure warning system will warn you when you're veering across out of lane on a road. 12 volt power socketry and USB. So really well equipped car. Here you've got this Pioneer sat nav layout, which I will do my best to go through. It is quite simple. If you hit this, you get the main home screen. So you can attach your phone to this using the USB and get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can go into the different modes here, map button here, and a lot of it is touch screen. So if you press that, you can set up your route, take it across, go into the various settings, route preferences, sound, display, etc. And it's just a question of following these arrows. It looks complicated, but it isn't. If you follow the arrows, you'll be absolutely fine. Back to the home screen. Very easy. Just turn the fan down a little bit here. Apps. Just show. Yes, there we go. The various connections you can make on this. It's got digital radio, etc. And you've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. So it will of course come with a full detailed instruction manual, but usually if you press the cog button, you can get into the vehicle, into the relevant settings within Bluetooth, the sub menu if you like, and you can scroll downwards. But it's a car that you can tailor make to your own setup. And these along the left here, you know, sound adjustments, theme adjustments, navigation related settings, camera settings. It's got everything, this car. For a smaller type of vehicle, smaller type of automatic, it is loaded with features. Star button usually relates to favourites. It does on most of the vehicles. So really good specification. Sat nav, DAB, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the usual stuff that you get with this vehicle, this standard of vehicle, and parking sensors, which is, you can hear the buzzing. So really good spec, 12 months Suzuki warranty, including roadside assistance. Just to summarise what you're getting here on this SZ5, you're getting lane departure warning system, smart city brake support, climate control, USB plug-in, smartphone connectivity. You're getting satellite navigation here, DAB radio, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, cruise control, auto lights. It's a fabulous specification. Keyless entry and keyless start. You've got to bring the key in the car with you, obviously. But what a fantastic car. CO2 of only 109, so really good for the environment. And 58.8 mpg combined cycle is quoted. Fabulous car. TW White & Sons, I'm sure I've waffled on about this before. We take any vehicle in part exchange. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies advertising on national television. Our showrooms are open 7 days a week. We want your business, we want your part exchange, and we'll try and encapsulate that with the best, very best and respectful customer service that we can give as a company. Hope you've enjoyed watching the video of this fabulous little car. It will be online today. If you want to have a look at pictures, we're going to take a load of shots. And if there's anything else you need to find out about it, please contact our showrooms. Our web address is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.